Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Roku Ultra 2020, so if you're interested, stay tuned. So as you may or may not know, these types of devices are great for streaming live TV and getting into your favorite apps like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Disney Plus, etc. Especially if you have an older TV, this type of device is great to piggyback the TV so that way you can watch your favorite shows and not have to deal with buying a new TV that's, a ton of money to have built-in apps that do the same thing. And the reason why we bought this unit is because we have an old TV that's 4 years old, and I didn't want to strain the processor trying with the built-in apps that it has. And so we bought this unit, and we quote-unquote cut the cord on cable, and we have YouTube TV now. And so I just wanted to use a more powerful unit rather than straining the TV CPU. So usually when I do reviews, I do pros and cons, and so I start with the cons first. That will be end on a good note. So with that said, here come the cons. The volume buttons on the side of the remote are a small annoyance, and I understand why they're doing that because they're trying to keep the remote small, but I find myself kind of accidentally pushing the mute button and the volume up, volume down button, especially when I'm picking it up in a certain way or turning the power on with my hand in a certain way is when I'll find myself accidentally hitting these buttons. The Roku branding tag that sticks out on the remote and the unit sticks out like a sore thumb to me, and so I do not like the way they have it like that. And it just reminds me of like your itchy t-shirt tag. I much rather would have seen them have the logo either molded into the remote or printed on top of the remote like most of the other brands. That way it doesn't take up extra space and awkwardly stick out. Price. So this unit is a bit expensive, which is kind of expected because the unit is only a few months old. But if you're looking for, a unit that has comparable features, not all of them, but a lot of them, maybe all of them that you need, you might be able to get away with a cheaper unit, say the Roku Ultra LT or even the Stick Plus. So keep that in mind. I was able to get the unit for $80 on sale on Amazon, but the retail price is $100. I just checked today again, and it's still at $80 on Amazon, so you could pick it up there, or like I said, maybe you can get away with using a cheaper unit that has all the features that you need. But if you're looking for all the latest and greatest, this unit is definitely it, so spending that money may be worth it to you. That's it for the cons, so let's go to the pros. The first one is brand recognition. So when you hear Roku, you know that they are top-notch and they know how to build units to stream live TV and get into your favorite apps. And so that's, one of the reasons why I wanted to go with Roku and why I bought this particular unit. The setup was pretty simple and easy. Maybe not as simple as what is shown on the box, but it was pretty easy. It took about less than 10 minutes to get everything running and get me into YouTube TV. I like that the unit is small and doesn't take up a lot of space. So if we compare it to our old cable unit, it's like, I don't even know, a third, a fourth of the size. And so it's really nice because if you don't have a lot of space on your dresser or wherever you have the, your TV, this is a great option to not use a lot of space but have a lot of power. The remote is small, and I really like that because it doesn't take up a lot of space, and it's also fast and responsive. So one of the things I didn't like about our cable unit remote is that it was kind of big and it was kind of delayed as well when you're pushing the buttons, and I found that kind of annoying. Roku does have a mobile app, so you're actually able to control the TV from your phone if you download the app, which is really nice. But today with today's technology, that's almost expected, but it is nice to know that you can have that option if you can't find your remote or something like that, or you're just too lazy to get it, you can use your phone as well. I like that live TV and the apps load very quickly, and that's because it has 2 gigs of RAM, and this is the only Roku unit that has 2 gigs of RAM. The LT, the Ultra LT, and the Stick Plus only have 1 gig of RAM, and so keep that in mind that this unit will load faster because it has more power. I think this is a theme with Roku, but they make their UI really simple and clean, and it just makes it really easy to navigate their menus when it's this simple and clean. I like that this unit has an Ethernet port because I like to be connected directly to the internet, and so that's one of the reasons why I bought this unit as well. The unit does have Bluetooth for private listening, and it also comes with a pair of headphones that you can plug directly into the remote for private listening as well. So for us, this is a great feature because sometimes we're in this room, there's a TV right here, and sometimes, I want to watch TV. My wife is also in here playing on her computer, and we stay in this room because it's a little bit warmer, and so sometimes she doesn't like the TV, the noise, and so if I've got the private listening on, that way it's better for her, better for me, I don't get sent to the doghouse. If you like voice control, this remote has that as well. That way you can just talk into the remote and find your favorite shows that way. This is the only Roku unit that has a USB port, and so if you have a flash drive and you want to share pictures or something like that, or videos, you can do that through this unit. You just plug it right in, and it'll come up on the UI, and then you can share those pictures and videos with your friends and family. If you're a big movie buff, this is definitely the unit for you, because this is the only Roku unit that has Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos for superior visuals and sound. This unit also has a lost remote finder, so there's a button on the side of the unit that you can push, and basically it'll make a sound on the remote, and that way you can find it if it's lost in your couch or something like that. So those are all the pros and cons I have on this Roku Ultra 2020. If you're looking for a powerful unit that has tons of features and can load apps without struggling, this is the unit for you. I love that the unit is very responsive and can make navigating through menus very seamless. I'd recommend this model as I think it's worth it for the money you pay and for the features you get. Since you're watching this review, you're obviously considering the unit, but what other units are in the running for your business and why? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.